He is so many things. He is so many things. A radio personality, a TV personality, an actor, and now author. Sonny Melendrez is sharing his secrets to a happier life with the release of his new audiobook entitled The Art of Living with Enthusiasm. Sonny, my friend,
Bridget,
thank you for being here.
Thank you. Nice to be here.
So, okay, so before we get into this audiobook, which is so incredible, tell us the rest of that story.
Oh, well, this was a lady, a beautiful lady named Ruby, and in the middle of the night, actually 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm on my way to the radio station to do the radio show, and I go to this drive-through every morning, and instead of hearing the the crackly sound that I hear, I hear, "Welcome, how may I serve you?" And this beautiful lady introduces herself, and come to find out that she treats all her customers that way. She was like putting the sweet and low in the coffee, doing everything, and I found out that she was a single mom working in the middle of the night for minimum wage, and how easy it would have been for her to say what happened to my life, and she's trying to get her son to college, but that was not her attitude. So one day I came in and we continued our conversation, and she asked me, you wouldn't by any chance have any tickets to tonight's Spurs basketball game?
Which is a question people in the business get all the time,
all the time, because we give away all kinds of things on the air. And I thought, if anybody deserves this, she did. I said, no, Ruby, I'm sorry, I don't. She says, well, I would like you to have mine. You see, I've been voted Employee of the Month, and I can't go, and you're my best customer. I want you to have them. Wow. Is that incredible?
The gift, I call it the gift of reciprocity.
Oh,
right?
Yes, it comes back to you. Yeah.
And so you felt inspired. You said there is something to this.
Oh, well, there's not only something to this, there's something to, there's special people who decide by their attitude, and by the way, let me just finish that Ruby no longer works at that drive-thru restaurant. She's now working for the city and has a staff of 15 people under her.
Wow.
So cream rises.
Cream rises, yes it does.
And see, every time you do a deed, you plant a seed. And one day you wake up and there's this garden of abundance from all these seeds that you've planted because of all the things that you've done. And if there's one thing you want to do, especially if you're struggling, especially if you're feeling really low and you feel like all kinds of things are happening to you, take the focus off yourself and go help somebody.
That's good stuff.
It really comes back to you.
I want to ask you this, Sonny. How do you stay motivated? I mean, because you do a lot of public speaking. You've put together this fantastic book. How do you kind of, find that in yourself every day?
Well, first of all, I wake up and the first thing I do is I'll find something motivational. Either read, listen, I may go on YouTube, I'll find something motivational. In other words, that's the first thing I feed my mind. It's also the last thing I feed my mind before I go to bed. And when I go to sleep, well, while I'm there trying to doze off, I'm not thinking about all the problems that may exist. I'm thinking about all the good things that are going to happen. And you can manufacture that, and then your subconscious mind takes that in and says, okay, we're going to work for you. Yeah. And then when you wake up, you got sometimes a solution to a problem.
For as long as I've known you, you've always been that kind of person. And I got to mention quickly, when I was just starting out as a reporter, one of your producers called me up when you were a, radio personality, the biggest in the city at that time, and said, Sonny wants you on. And I said, Sonny Melendrez wants me on. And the confidence that it gave me as a young reporter, because you thought I was doing good work, it inspired me in a way that you'll never know. So I just want to say thank you for that.
Thank you. And was I right?
Well, I don't know. I don't know,
exactly.
but you inspired that in me. So now look, 17 stories of encouragement, comfort, and joy. People can pop this into the car while they're driving to the grocery store, wherever.
Exactly. And that's why I made it an audiobook, because it's something that you don't have to have time or make time to go and read. You can just put it in your car and listen to it. And I know a lot of people who have gotten the book that they'll listen to it three or four times and get something different each time. But there's these wonderful, magical things that happen when you decide that that's what you want for yourself in your life.
And it sort of creates what comes back to you,
yes. Yeah, exactly.
And what a perfect holiday gift this is. I mean, with things being the way they are, with the economy and families struggling, and a lot of families this holiday don't have food on the table. They're not going to be able to go out and buy their kids gifts. So practice the law of reciprocity. So now, if there's one thing you want people to take away, what is it?
Dream fearlessly.
I love that.
Don't let anybody stand in the way of you and what it is you see for yourself.
Oh, Sonny, that's why we love when you come. Thank
God
you so
bless
much.
You. Thank
you so much. The Art of Living with Enthusiasm, 17 stories of encouragement, comfort, and joy. If you'd like to order this audio book, you can get it at sonnymelendrez.com. And wow, what a fantastic, fantastic opportunity this is. There's somebody famous who mentioned you in a book.
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin talks about you in his book. There you go. Thank you so much, Sonny. We appreciate it. Stay with us, everybody. We'll be right back.